Uh, Music industry. There's this awakening of owning owning your masters and no more 360 deals. Can you elaborate on the importance of ownership and masters and Nipsey Hussle? I'm from Los Angeles, so Nipsey Hussle spoke about that so eloquently in Mailbox Money, stuff like that. But and even more so in his real life. Can you can you break that down in terms of the music industry? And
Well, I actually personally feel like it belongs to every industry, right? Because
okay,
no matter what industry you're in, there's someone who's taking the big check and throwing out the crumbles, right? So for me, it's always been what sacrifice is the receiving end willing to take and make? Do you want that money right this second? Or do you want to understand the business model? You want to be given the fish or you want to learn how to fish? And so, when it came to the music industry, first of all, it starts with contracts. Don't sign your name to something you legally don't understand. It is a binding contract. And you better know that it's a partnership. It could be good or bad. But just because they said it doesn't mean that they mean it, because when it's on paper, that's what they actually mean. And unfortunately, artists artists have had to sign because that $50,000 sounded really good at the time. And I would say to everyone, when you're going into any type of deal, please make sure that you're not entrusting another human being to understand what your life is now being obligated to. And when it comes, it's in the publishing, it's in who owns the song. That's where the money's in the royalties. So when you think of a song, the music producer automatically owns 50%. Now you start adding some writers in. Now all the percentages is going down. And so in that contract, who owns it? And oh, by the way, who's controlling your marketing budget? That's a lot. That's where a lot of the artists got tricked, oh, you spent $5 million in marketing. The artist didn't even know that they were spending $5 million because the label was making the decision. Oh, and who's marketing companies? Wait, the executives at the label own the marketing companies too? To me, it's always about knowing the business model. And it's not about being angry. They just did business. It's just business to them. We have a responsibility to understand what we're signing. And when you don't be afraid to ask for help. That was one of the biggest lessons that I was hoping people got from Undercover Billionaire, is that I truly had never met any of these people. But in 60 to 90 seconds, I told them exactly what I needed help with. And I wasn't embarrassed to say it. I think we've been taught that we have to be buttoned up. We have to know everything. I don't know everything. I still don't. None of us do. That's the beautiful thing about it. But you can navigate through a system to learn. And we should all be curious enough to learn our life, for sure, especially what documents we about to sign.
right, right. You mentioned education, and you used the term bumpers in one of your interviews. Can you talk about like how we go into a deal ignorant, and us as elders, shall we call us elders? I'm 43.
Older than you.
Yeah. The bumpers in our community.
Well, I believe in a bumper system. And I believe that, I'll just say, like, in our company, right? We make sure that for Rain Ventures, we have someone we are strategically aligned with for marketing. We have someone we're strategically aligned in PR. All of the different areas of our life, personally at home, if something breaks on you mentally, who you going to? How are you keeping your physical self together? How are you keeping your spiritual self together? I think we have to start looking at us as a whole, from a holistic perspective. And so when I say put up the bumper systems, that means creating a community that no matter what is happening, they're able to push you back along. Because we all need those bumper systems. You know how that little bowling. I remember when I started bowling, I used to have those little guardrails up. That's all it is. And by the way, but it doesn't mean that just as the ones that need help, we have an accountability to be a bumper system for someone else too. It can't just always be about us as individuals. It has to be about reciprocity.
Right. DB?
She cold as ice, boy.
Yeah,
you see what I'm wearing, though, right?
Cold than a polar bear toenails. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm excited. I'm happy. You know, I wake up every day. I'm like, man, I got life again. Yes, thank you, Lord. What we gonna do today? You know, I kind of just attack life like that. You know.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
We gotta get her out of here, DB. Yeah.
All right, I got two quick ones for you. If you were a rapper, what would your rap name be?
Mo Money. No, everyone calls me Mo. I don't know what my rap name would be. I don't know.
No, that's a good one. That Mo Money is a good one. Good. No, but you seem so focused. What's your vice?
I love to literally shut down and reset. I love watching documentaries. I actually just got done watching one that's kind of like, that's my piece, reading, watching documentaries. I don't watch fiction, so and I don't read fiction, so I just love to kind of just, you know, nurture that curiosity in me. I love hiking. I love being out. I'm an earth sign. I just bought a farm, so I'm about to get into farming now. You know, I like being peaceful. I like a vibe. I'm a whole. Give me my music, my fresh food. I'm good.
Okay. Well, yeah. Just so you know, I'm a Leo. I'm a type, so I'm left-handed, just like you.
Well, let me tell you something, DB. My mother's a Leo, and I'm a Taurus, and no.
Just like that.
Well, DB, you can be born again, though. You can be born again. You know what I mean? Just go to the first Christian church you see. You know.
She did mention faith earlier, right? She did say faith,
yeah,
right?
she did mention faith. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all, thank you all for what you are doing. Like, thank you. You know, my very first job outside of babysitting was at a barber beauty shop.
Oh, no.
I used to go every Saturday, 6 a.m. to like 12 o'clock. I used to earn $20. And boy, that was the best $20. But the conversations that would happen in the barber shops, and to see this authentic environment, this comfortable vibe, this stuff is so important, man. Thank you for what you all do.
No, and it's all love. And since this is a boxing platform and you in the executive branch, do you know Al Heyman?
Yeah, why do I know that? Oh, is he from? Wait, no, where is he from?
He's a music executive guy that got into boxing. He's
G Roberson from hip hop.
Yeah, he does the tours and stuff. Like he has.
Yeah, I think his business partner was G.
Okay, probably so. I don't know.
I always dealt with G though. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious. Okay, because he manages a lot of boxers, and this is a big boxing platform that we have here. So, but yeah, man, it was
Muhammad Ali. Did you watch the One Night in Miami with?
I did.
Okay, all right. Yeah, one of my best friends is Sam Cooke's granddaughter. So we always have amazing conversations about what it would have been like to be around, you know, that movement.
Nah. Do you have aspirations of doing movies? I have that in mind.
You mean from a production side?
Yes, from a production side.
Documentaries telling the stories. You know, one of the things that has saddened me is that the business side of the entertainment world. There's so many amazing, talented business minds that just get overlooked. And there's so many parts of our history that the stories aren't told. I would love to do some dope documentaries. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Great to see him. And appreciate you. We're DB and actually doing I can't say it. Dang, we live. I was about to let the cat out the bag, man. We do it. No, we doing it.
DB, I can't hear a little bit, man. Y'all got me out here.
I can't.
Hook me up, trying to put me up. Like, I'll take it.
I almost spilled the beans. You'll see it.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm in your DMs.
You'll
You heard that, Patty. Heard that.
Yeah, man.
I'm actually heading to LA Friday.
Oh, well, he lives here.
Oh, for real? Y'all are mess. Y'all gonna have me calling into this show once a month. Y'all are fun. This is the fun part.
We live. No, we live and we get it in. And yeah, we do. I mean, it's fun because I built this space because similar to you, I had an awakening like at 35. Ooh. You know what I mean? And in terms of just being 35, 36, somewhere, in terms of just being my authentic self, right? And this platform is all about authenticity, right?
Really? So I didn't even know that.
Oh my heavens. Oh, I'm about as raw as they. I'm the rawest guy in boxing in terms of platforms. Like I'll tell a fighter he ain't shit. In terms of his talent. In terms of his talent, not in terms of
right. No, I know what you mean.
And or he's had a great job. He's a great father. You know, this platform has raised money for I mean, so many things. Like this is a real community. We've done community outreach. We've done so many things on this platform. And
yeah, you'll have to let me know how I can continue to support, because I like this. This is good. This is what I'm talking about. Changing that, you know, who people are paying attention to, what stories are being told, and how we're communicating it, you know?
Right. And yeah, I mean, more than welcome. And we'll figure that out as we move forward. And I just want to give you your roses, man, because I had a great time. I had a really awesome time.
Thank you so much for having me.
And you know, the funniest ever is, PPD can attest to this, Patty Dean. We had Ilyasha Shabazz on here, Malcolm X's daughter. Mm-hmm. I haven't had that much fun researching since I was like, man, it just kept going and going and going and going. I had tons of fun, man. I'm glad I started early, you know.
No, thank you. And I hope the lesson for everyone is that don't ever get stuck in anything. Yes. Know that you can pivot. That word pivot again. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Like, it just shows that I'm just curious enough to try it, and I believe I can actually do it. It does, you know, even if I'm not quote unquote qualified, I will make sure.
Yeah, truly appreciate you coming on, and
everyone have a great night.
Appreciate you, Mrs. DB.
Thank you for your time.
Appreciate you. Thank you, DB.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate you. Oh, what's up, DB?
Wait, hold on. Let me finish typing this in her DM real quick.
You funny, man. Oh man, that's funny.
You know what's so crazy?
What's that?
You know, PPD. You know, Patty like everybody, right? She just got that spirit. She like everybody. Everybody love her, and she was like, "I love this lady." You know what I'm saying? And so I was already feeling like it was gonna be good. But man, sure enough. You know, sure enough, this was great.
I knew it too. I knew it when I was doing my research on it. I'll tell you how many pages of notes I have on it. I got 1, 2, 3, 5 pages of notes on it, and it was so much fun. And her firmness, I was like, wow, okay, she's strong. Like she's totally strong. And shout out to PPD, because PPD actually DM'd me her about 2 months ago. Yeah, we've had her booked for about 2 months, huh, PPD? So yeah, shout out to PPD with that, man. And yeah, man, I love the authenticity. Authenticity was amazing. You know.
Yeah,